Well, hello there, folks. It's my Kaylee 7 on the 6th of March. Happy Friday, 2020. Temperature 61 degrees, 12,736 miles on the odometer. And today's topic is the 7-gear challenge. I was challenged by BoDean 52 to do the 7-gear thing. And he said even though his bike had 6 gears, it was still the 7-gear challenge. I have 7 gears, so ha 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 ha. I am going to pre-challenge Moose 3971, as if you didn't know that I was going to challenge him. Moose, get out there and do a video when you can. I'm also going to challenge Have Moto Will Travel. And let's see, anybody else I can think of? Screw it. Happy Jack, if you're watching, I challenge you. Alright, so let's do my first one. What motivated you to get your first motorcycle? Well, I moved from Hawaii in 2005. I moved here. And the roads here are way too dangerous for bicycles, and I had always ridden bicycles everywhere. Long distance trips and stuff. So I still wanted to be on 2 wheels, but I wasn't going to do it on a bicycle here, because it's just too dangerous. So I decided, alright, well, I'm going to get a motorcycle. Engage my 2-wheel passion with a motor. And that was right around January of 2006, and my neighbor across the street was going on and on about Harleys. He had a Road King, said I should get one. So I did some research, and I found this place down in Andrew called D&Q Choppers, and there was a guy selling a 2003 Softail Standard in gunmetal pearl, gorgeous bike. It had a S&S carb on it, stage 1. Had dump pipes on it, man, that thing was loud. So I ended up getting that. It was my first bike, and my neighbor had to ride it home for me because I didn't know how to ride a motorcycle. A month went by of me posing in the garage. If you look up my Motorcycle Mania or Motorcycle Madness videos, those are like my first 2 videos. You see me posing. I was playing dress up. I'm a biker. So that is what motivated me, my desire to continue traveling on 2 wheels. But I didn't want to risk my life with cars passing me doing 50 or 60 miles an hour with no real bicycle lane. So I got a motorcycle. Next, what type of riding do you prefer? Twisty or straight? Single versus group? Well, I prefer twisty. The twistier the better. I love the tail of the dragon, the back of the dragon, the devil's whip, the moonshiner, the Cherahela Skyway, the road to Hawk's Nest. There's a whole bunch. I just love them. So that's a preference I have. I also prefer riding in small groups. I think for me, my comfort zone has about 3 people in it. Me and 2 others. Maybe 3 others, but starts to get dicey. Especially if you're going through, intersections with stoplights. So I definitely have to be in a smaller group. I don't like large groups. And I'm not into the highway slab rides. I like back roads. I like twisties. And if you've seen my videos, you know I like the twisties. And some people might say, you don't go twisty, you barely lean your bike at all. Well, tell that to my titanium rider pegs. Scrapity, scrapity. And then I get other people going, you're not supposed to scrape when you're in corners like that. It means you don't know how to lean properly. Oh, I know. I lean with, chin over wrist. Move my whole body. Don't lean the bike as much as I used to. That way I have extra lean. do that whole chin thing, move my butt over, and it seems to work pretty good. And then there's different kind of corners. You lean a certain way depending on the type of corner you're in. I've been watching all those Rossi videos where he talks about how he goes through these corners on the track and stuff. Of course, I don't go like I'm on a track, but... Am I talking too much? Yes, I think I am. Why don't you just kiss her instead of talking her to death? What's that? Anybody get that reference? Probably not. And now my phone has gone dark, meaning that I have like 10 seconds to reactivate it. Okay, number 3. What's your favorite type of motorcycle trip? Day, weekend, or longer? I prefer weekends or longer. I really enjoy going on longer trips. Whether or not I have the time or the money to do is another question entirely, but I really love those long distance trips. And I love mountains. I absolutely love mountains. Alright, so what's your favorite, let me see, type of, no, I already did that one. What's my favorite ride or destination? Okay, my favorite ride, my favorite destination currently, there's 2. For long distance, it's got to be the Grand Tetons, hands down. And for short distance, it's got to be the Blue Ridge Parkway. Absolutely love the Blue Ridge Parkway. And Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Beautiful, beautiful country out there. I love riding that way. So that's my number 5, I guess. Yeah. I hope I don't get smushed here. What's your biggest lesson motorcycling has taught you? All right, the biggest lesson that motorcycling has taught me is how to pay attention. To be in the moment. When you're riding a motorcycle, your job is to ride the motorcycle. And of course, I violate this every time I make a motovlog. Every time I'm on communicator with other people, making a phone call or looking at my phone, doing this kind of shit. But generally speaking, especially when I'm in technical stuff, I'm focused entirely on what I'm doing. And all my other cares evaporate. So I really, really love that aspect of things. And also, I guess motorcycling has taught me that I'm stronger than I think. I have more stamina than I think. So that's good. Alright, let's see. Do you have any words of wisdom for a person looking to get into motorcycling? Alright, next week. So, words of wisdom. Definitely get the training. Go to a training class. I don't care if you've ridden your whole life. If you've never had a training class, go to one. You will learn a lot. Motorcycle Safety Foundation has great stuff. Harley Davidson has great stuff. I don't know about other brands, but I know those 2. So go and take a rider course. If you've already taken a course, then if you want to improve even more, either go out and practice on your own, or go see the Ride Like a Pro with Jerry Palladino. There are other programs like here we have in Cary. You can ride with the actual police, motorcycle people, and they'll ride behind you and tell you what you're doing right and wrong. And it's free. I got to take advantage of that. There's all kinds of experienced and advanced rider trainings you can go through. So learn more about your favorite thing. And if you don't know about how to ride, then definitely learn. If you're in America, it's a whole lot easier. If you're in Europe, they have a lot more laws and rules about the size of the bike and this and that. So that's my words of wisdom. Train, train, train. Learn, learn, learn. What's my next big destination or ride? What's my next big destination? That's my number 7 question. Well, all right, looking long term, I've got 2. One is I want to do the southern United States all the way to California. I definitely want to see the Grand Canyon. I want to go through the Ozarks. I'd like to see Louisiana or the New Orleans just to see it. I don't want to be hot though, so it'll probably be in the fall, later fall. And I would like to go up the Pacific Coast Highway, but I don't know if I'd ever do it because of the crazy traffic in California. But just maybe cross the border and turn around and come back, you know. That's the first big one. The second big one for the bucket list has got to be riding to Alaska across the Trans-Canada Highway. I definitely want to do that. So those are my two big riding things. And of course, you know, every year I can think of other things. I want to see more of Montana, more of Wyoming, more of Idaho, more of South Dakota. Those places are gorgeous. I absolutely love them. Colorado. I didn't see anything at all really in Colorado. I got to go back there and see that too. So those are my 7 things for the 7-gear motorcycle challenge. I've already challenged a couple of people. Let's see if I can think of anybody else. Carolina Wildman, let's challenge you. Carolina Bones, I'm going to challenge you. And what the hell, Harley Trek, get off your butt, get on your bike and go make a video with your 7 things. And I think that's probably about it for now. I'm going to go home, switch over to the car, and once I'm in the car, I will go back to school with my giant saxophone. And after work today, I'm going to practice in my auditorium. If you're watching my Kaylee Sevens musical journey, then you will see all of the fun. It's 1:22. Mail probably didn't come, but it might have. So I think I'm going to go down and make a U-turn. Just past me house there. All right, so this is my Kaylee 7. I'm leaving you with this beautiful springtime Bradford pear tree blossoms. Talk to you later.